Hello, all of my scrapbooking friends. I know, coming back to you with a long awaited video. It's been a minute. I know I did get one up in there, but it's just been a little bit of a struggle. So, health issues, just being busy with life, and, all the regular stuff, right? But I have two projects today that I am working on. The other one will be posted later in the week. I am trying to film, like batch film, and hopefully get everything edited. So, all right, we are working on the May theme for Traci Reed Designs. I am working with her flutter kit as I didn't get to work with this one much when it first came out. Unfortunately, it just didn't line up with my vacation that I was taking and a lot of other life things. Anyways, so I was actually pretty excited to work with this one. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely do that before her May one comes out, which is pretty here soon. But it's definitely springy. And then you're going to see there is some amazing paper, pattern papers in this one. I love the plaids. If you know anything about me talking about Traci Reed Designs, her plaids are a chef's kiss. It's just, I love her plaids. So, but anyways, this theme for this month is mothers. So I am making a page inspired, actually. I believe I seen one on Pinterest by, I think it was by Allie Edwards, that I'm kind of taking a inspiration by. I believe hers was like an Easter one or something from way long ago, guys, like years and years and years ago. And yeah, so I did that. I'm taking inspiration from that. So I used Traci Reed's watermark. It's not a brush. It is called an Ellie in her digital kit. I absolutely love using those for my backgrounds. I would love to be able to do all the messy scrapbooking, but honestly, I just don't have the time to get all that stuff out. I have a lot of it, especially from like the Distress Oxide and all that kind of stuff, but I just haven't ever had time to really play with it. And when I want to get a page done and I, have some time, I don't have that much time, unfortunately. So I use that on my background. You've seen in the beginning, I forgot to print this off with my type back there. So I redid that. Used the, what is it, Izzy? I think it's Izzy. Stamp set from Carrie Bradford. Absolute favorite. Didn't quite get it centered there. Kind of forgot that the M was going to be much bigger. I do that all the time. It is what it is. I'm not going to go back and reprint it though, guys. Like, I'm going to roll with it. So you're going to see a lot of the times right here. I'm really trying to think of a title. I had kind of wished that I didn't put mother. I'd wish I'd put like mommy or something different. I don't know. But the title was probably the hardest part about this whole spread. But I ended up figuring it out. I think I put to be your mother. I wanted it to fit in there. But I just couldn't figure out a title that would fit in there that was working with the stuff that I already did. So, like I said, you're going to figure out, it's okay. It looks fine. If I probably wouldn't have even brought it up, you guys wouldn't have even noticed it. But yeah, the B is going to go above the mother part. And it's not exactly what I wanted. But, you go with the flow a little bit. So here I am. This is the Hazel stamp set from is that Hazel? Yeah, Hazel from L Studio. And yeah, that's about it. So what I did in Photoshop is just make some simple circles and use clipping mask to clip in some pretty old pictures of me and my boys. I think I did like two or three of all three of us together, and then two of each of the boys separately with me. Went all the way back to, when Cannon was real little, to when, that I didn't go back to when JJ was real little, because a lot of this journaling is about being a parent to both of the kids. So I did see a lot of girls that were doing this theme directed back to their own mothers. I didn't do that. I when I thought about this theme, I really thought about me being a mother, and that kind of thing. If you've been around this channel a lot, it's definitely been the forefront of my thought process the last year and a half, 2 years, ever since my oldest, hit high school, that I just don't have a ton of time left with him, and that I really am just trying to enjoy every moment, every weekend, every baseball tournament, any school function, to its fullest, because I know it will be gone so quick, as we are already coming to the end of his sophomore year, and I swear he just started high school last year. So I really am trying to enjoy every moment, every baseball game, even if they are 4 and 5 hours long, and we are out on the fields from 3:30 to 8:30 at night. It's okay. There'll be other times to make dinner, and and that kind of stuff. So that is where I'm at with that one. And that's pretty much what my journaling is about, and just thanking them for, being great kids, and making me a mom, pretty much. So we're not going to get too sappy here, right? But yes, so I did just use those hearts as simple as they were in the kit. I didn't do too much, so I really wanted to showcase, how simple it is to put together a spread with these kits that Traci Reed puts out. Guys, I mean, the amount of, you can put a ton of time into these pages and get something absolutely spectacular, obviously. But if you don't have the time, or if you're trying like me to bust out several different pages because I'm forever behind in scrapbooking, then you can do something like this. I think the total time of this whole video looks to be about 20 minutes long, and that was with me hemming and hawing over that darn title for forever. Now, did I put it together in Photoshop? Yes. So add about 10 more minutes onto that, honestly. And that's with printing and cutting and everything else. So all right, just going to wrap that up with a date stamp. I'm going to put that right below. I do think I was going to try and put a few more elements on this, but I don't end up doing that. I like the way that it just is there. And, oh, that's right. I do end up putting, I did feel like it needed a little something. So, and I have 1.5 million of these enamel dots and rhinestones and things from El Studio and Honeybee stamps laying around. So I'm like, use them, Carden, use them. I am really into using my stash this week. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching and being patient while I try and, live life and, still do this crazy thing called life, right? I will talk to you guys soon, and I will hopefully have another one up for you in just a few days. Bye.